Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. So today we are going to be doing a haul video. I ordered some items from Temu. I'm going with Temu. I don't know if that's the official pronunciation. I didn't look it up beforehand, but that's what I'm going with. That's what I've been saying is Temu. So I ordered some stuff. Actually got things in a couple of different deliveries, and I ordered a few different times. So I'm just mixing, when I'm going to tell you all the things I got, I'm mixing everything together. I'm not going to tell you one specific order because there was other things within those orders. So I'm just showing you the jewelry stuff and some gemstones that I ordered. And so I'm going to break down the prices for you on each item down to per piece or per bead. But keep in mind that they run sales all the time, and there's always some kind of percent off promotion or coupons. So when I'm telling you the prices that I paid, it's after the sale price and the coupon price. So keep that in mind, that the price that I'm telling you is not necessarily the price that you're going to pay when you go on to look at it. So I can't guarantee these prices. I'm just telling you what I specifically paid. So when you shop on there, definitely look for the coupon deals. They have, things where you can get items for free, but you have to invite so many people, and then you have to do it within a certain time frame, which I did end up doing. I did get some items for free. But on those items, I looked up the price that they said those items are, even if they were on sale or whatever. So I broke those prices down into it, so that way you would have a price idea if I had actually paid for it. But I did order some items, and I got them for free from inviting people to it. So anyway, so stay tuned. Can't wait to show y'all what I got, and I'm excited for it because there's some really cool things. All right, stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to get started. First, I'm going to go through the gemstones that I picked up, and then we'll move on to jewelry pieces. So first I'm going to go through some towers. So I got 4 towers. So this one here, I got a nice tiger's eye tower. So has some really nice sides to it, and then some that are just kind of plain. But you can see it does have some nice movement in there. So there's that. There's the tiger's eye tower. So you can see it's pretty, pretty good size. I paid $2.14 for this, and again, that's after sale prices and coupons added in. So I got this piece of Amazonite here for $1.79. Nice. It's got good coloring to it. Very pretty. Seems to be in good shape. The facets are pretty good. Not 100%, perfectly symmetrical, but I mean, they are, I'm assuming, hand cut. So still very nice pieces. You can see this one's about the same price. I mean, the same size. I paid $1.79 for this one, so a little cheaper than the tiger's eye. And this is the cheapest tower I got. This is rose quartz. This one I paid $1.68 for. So they feel real to me. They have cold touch. They look genuine to me. When you look at them under bright light, they seem like all the markings of what a natural stone would feel like. So I do feel like they're legit. I know there's a lot of questions from people about whether they're genuine or not. To me, it feels normal. All right, and then this one is rainbow fluorite. I paid $2.09 for this one. So you can see, let me move my hand from behind there. You can see the coloring through that. Pretty good. So it's a very nice piece. Oops. See the bottom there. You can see the cut lines on that one. So the bottom of this is not polished. There you go. So that was the rainbow fluorite tower. You can see this one is also about the same size. So actually, here, I can line these up together. Really see the size difference here. Right, I got the phone at a weird angle. There you go. That's about the best way we're going to see. So there you go. So the rose quartz a little thicker but shorter, and then this one's taller. All right. So where are those? Okay, so then I got these agate slices. They came as a 5-piece set, so I broke the price down to by the piece. So I don't have the price for the 5-piece set, but they were 41 cents each, so you can do the math on that. And so they do have holes in them to be pendants. So you can see they are drilled already up at the top here. Oops. Really nice and pretty pieces here. And this one's got some druzy in the middle there. You can see the little sparkly bits in the center in there. I thought those were cute. For only a few dollars, I definitely think it was worth it. Alright, so there are the agate slices. Like I said, 41 cents a piece. So what's that, like 204, 205? Trying to do some quick math there. Alright, so then let's see. So I got these. Let me show you these. So these, it comes to 20 pieces. They're 0.8 inches, and they are tiger's eye. It says that they are heart-shaped carved palm stone. So this is one of the items that I got for free. Now I looked up the price on here, and it is on sale $7.98 currently. Regular price is $18.99. But the price at $7.98 for 20 pieces is 40 cents each. So again, these are tiger's eye. You can see they have a lot of movement in the stones. Very pretty. Alright, so there are those. So I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to make these into jewelry or if I'm just going to sell them as is at my vendor events. I've been selling some pieces of stone, random gemstones, and they've actually been a big hit, just selling just the gemstones. I sell them a lot cheaper than, you would pay if you went to like Etsy or something like that. Just because I'm not out there to make a killing on stuff. I just want to, bring happiness to the people. So that's why I do what I do. So, alright, so that is that. So then this next, it's a bunch of different ones. And I have them separated with the names of what they are. So it was a 0.55 pound, so just over a half a pound of gemstones, polished stones, not drilled. These, and I just guessed if they weren't listed as what they are, so I went through, I used a rock identifier just to back up my guesses, and everything that I guessed, the rock identifier agreed with me, so I said these were milky quartz. That's my guess on these. Like I said, none of them were labeled, it just came in a big bag, and then you just had to, figure out what they are for yourself. Some of them are pretty easy to figure out. So I said this one is flower agate, which I've had some flower agate stones before, so pretty sure that is exactly what this is. So again, these do definitely feel like genuine gemstones or cold to the touch, and all the markings seem to line up with, gemstones that you would see in their natural shape and colors. So I got some tiger's eye here. Trying to show some of the colors with the flashing in the light. You can see that one pretty good. Back here. That one there is doing pretty good. So yeah, so there's tiger's eye. Okay, then we got some amethyst. And then, so I broke these down for the price. These, for each of these individual stones, was about 11 cents each for each of these individual stones. Like I said, you did get just over half a pound. I believe this was one of the other items that I got for free. So that price would be without coupons, just whatever the sale price is, broken down by piece. I want to say it was like $7.50 maybe, something like that. Alright, so these I said are brushiated jasper, and the rock identifier agreed with me. This one it said was just red jasper. It doesn't look exactly the same, so that one could be slightly different. But the rest of them, I'm going to say that's definitely what they are. Nice little mix of stones here. Okay, and then we got some rose quartz here, which is pretty easily identifiable. So there's the rose quartz. These all have a nice pink color to them. Not too hard to guess that that's what they are. This one is a little more clear. The rest of these are all that kind of milky rose quartz kind of color. And then the last one for this bag, like I said, it was 0.55 pounds. I actually weighed it myself, and it was actually 0.55 of a pound. So I'm going to say these are green aventurine. Like I said, my rock identifier agreed with me on that. They all pretty much look exactly the same. This one's a little bit darker, but like I said, the rock identifier still agreed with me on that one. So we're going with it. We're going to say it's green aventurine. There are some parts of the stone that are the same exact tone as, yeah, you can see the top of it right there. Still the same exact tone as these other pieces nearby. So I'm going to go with that is what those are. Alright, so like I said, that is just over half a pound of stones. And those were 11 cents each. Alright, so let me move these out of the way here. Alright, so up next, so now we have some raw stones. So these were raw rainbow fluorite, 4 ounces, 3 to 5 pieces. That's what the ad said. I got 4 pieces, and it was 4.09 ounces, and once you average it out, they were 48 cents each for the 4 pieces. So there are those. So like I said, these are raw. And the reason I picked up some raw stones is that I really want to try my hand at hand polishing. I've hand polished some stones that I've found locally, but obviously nothing is as pretty as these. But I want to do some hand polishing. I did a couple, and just put them on a chain, wire wrapped them, put them on a chain, and sold them at my last couple of vendor events, and I've sold a few. But the last time I was able, I put on there like where I sourced it from, which was a nearby creek to where I live, and somebody else who lived in the same area was like, "Oh, that's so much fun that you found the rock and then hand polished it," and yeah, so it went over pretty well. So I was thinking I might try my hand at some of these prettier stones, but I didn't want to, spend a lot of money to pick some up. So I thought this was a great way to do that. And actually that's the whole reason I even went to Temu in the first place, was for this specific reason, to pick up some gemstones raw that were cheaper. Just in case it doesn't work out so well. I don't want to ruin nice quality stuff when I'm just testing it out. Alright, so this one is this was just for raw rough stone mixed. It was for 100 grams. I got 101 grams, and on average these were 38 cents each. So looks like another piece of the rainbow fluorite here. You can really see from this side here. See, it has that green and purple there. Got ourselves a piece of quartz, milky quartz, I'm guessing, since it's not totally opaque. It's kind of white. This one's more of like a rose quartz. It has kind of a pink tone to it, but it's also a very pale pink. And then This one, I guess, is sodalite. Would be my guess on this one. And that's what the rock identifier actually said. Actually, it called it sunset sodalite when I took a picture of it with this part, with this orange part. Then it called it sunset sodalite because it had that orange in there. You can see it's nice and smooth from being cut on this side here, but the rest of this is all rough. And then this one is mahogany obsidian. So definitely mahogany, or obsidian is like it's almost like glass. It doesn't feel like a stone. And, you know, it has edges that can be like carved down as sharp as a knife. And these edges are definitely pretty sharp. So I'm going to go with, and it feels weird. It feels like a lighter stone because this is, obsidian is actually like lava glass, basically. It's not an actual stone. So this seems pretty legit to me. The rock identifier agreed with me that that's what it is. You can see it's cut on this side and cut on this side, but the rest of it is in its raw form. Alright, so there you go. So there's that one. Okay, and then I got some lapis lazuli here. So it was 4 ounces, 3 to 5 pieces. I got 5 pieces for 4.13 ounces. And these stones would be about 64 cents each, dividing up by the price. Alright, so here's what we got here. So you can see that it's got that nice vibrant blue in these pieces here. Very pretty. There we go. Some lapis lazuli there. Okay, so that was it for the raw stones. So now I have these. It was 50 pieces. They were $15.74 for the whole 50-piece set. I got it on sale for $7.87, which is 16 cents each. Like I said, there are 50 of these. So there are just these little towers. So like double pointed. You can see they're pretty little. They're only 2 fingers wide, unlike the big towers that were 3 fingers wide. So you can see it's quite the size difference from the small tower to these little tiny mini guys. So they are very small. So like just over half the size of my pinky there. But you can see you got all kinds of cool things. So we got some of this gold sandstone, a couple pieces of that. We got a couple pieces of blue sandstone. Okay, got some nice ones. I'm gonna get some black obsidian. So it looks like we got 5 pieces of black obsidian here. This looks like, I'm guessing, a moonstone. What else we got here? Some rose quartz. Some milky quartz. Here's another moonstone. What else we got here? This looks like some labradorite, my favorite. You see that flash in there. Guessing this is opal. Would be my guess. You can see the flash in there. This looks like opal. Guessing this is more of it. That has the same flash in there. It's definitely some kind of agate here. Let's see what that banding right in there. guess this is probably Amazonite. Seems pretty similar to this. So I'd say that's Amazonite. So we got some tiger's eye here. Guessing these are amethyst. Some of these I don't know off the top of my head what they're going to be. I'm going to assume some sort of mix of agates and jaspers, and I'm going to assume these are the green aventurine. They look pretty much the same exact as this. So yeah, green aventurine. So there's those. What else we got here? This looks like it could be some. Oh, this is bright blue. It could be some lapis. Is that sodalite? Yeah, see, this could be a sodalite also. Lapis lazuli and sodalite. They really get me. They get me confused, and I'm not sure which is which. It's these blue stones, they get me every time. So if you guys know what any of these are, if you want to let me know, that'd be great. I haven't used my rock identifier on these to see. Those are fun. I don't know what they would be either. And here's another. This looks like it's labradorite. It doesn't look like the opal. Oh, sorry, not in the camera. There you go. You can see that flash in there. I'm gonna guess this is more labradorite. That's what it looks like to me. Saw some flash in there a second ago. Oops. Alright. Also more labradorite. Only one little bit of flash. I don't know which ones these are. I don't know what that is. You know off the top of your head and want to comment below what any of these are. Just put the timestamp and what the guess is of what you think they are. And then I will use my rock identifier and see if I can figure out what these are. I'm going to assume these are like a smoky quartz, maybe? And then this one's obviously something different than those. I just don't know what that is either. And let's see, what do we got here? This kind of looks like that mahogany obsidian. Maybe not. That's more. Oh yeah, I guess it is. It does look the same, especially that one. That's for sure the same. This one has more black in it, but still basically looks the same. This is probably some kind of jasper. It looks like that brecciated jasper over here. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably the same as that. Let's see, what are these guys? Let's get some red in it. This could be like dragon's blood or something, I don't know. This one, I'm gonna guess is probably some kind of agate, just with that design on there. What else we got? Did I look at everything on here? This guy's fun. I don't know what that is. I guess it could just be some amethyst. It's pretty. Where's this other amethyst? Oh, I set these up here, but those are really light purple. These are blue. Those aren't purple. Alright, well, so that is that. This is the same as these. Alright, so there are all those gemstones. Alright, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to clean up all these, and then I'm going to show you the jewelry stuff. So hang on. Alright, so here we go. So now we are into the jewelry portion of this. So the first thing I'm going to show you looks like it would be part of the gemstone segment, except I don't think these are actual gemstones. So these, so it came as a 30-piece set. So that was 15 of these pendants and then 15 of these charms, and it came with this free bag, right? But these don't actually feel like actual gemstones. So it didn't say that they were genuine, but you can definitely feel these don't feel as cold. They feel kind of a little too smooth. I don't know, they just feel like maybe they're like resin or plastic. I haven't figured it out, but let me do this. Let's see if we can hear. So there might be glass. That kind of sounds like glass to me. But yeah, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they all just kind of sound like glass to me. So based on sound, feel, I'm going to go with their glass. Yeah, that's my guess. So they do come in all these colors. So you can see there's no, you know, kind of natural anything happening inside. They're all just pure clear. Well, this one's more opaque, but you know, same thing with the black one. But these, the ones that are clear, you can see they're just straight up just clear. Like there's no variation in that at all. So yeah, so I'm going with these are not actual gemstones and that they're just clear. Now this moonstone does seem similar to the one that we already had. See, these are like the same exact shape and size of the other ones, but like you can see in here how it's like the tip is like a different color. I don't know, they just don't seem like legit stones to me, so I'm guessing I'm gonna say that they're not. But they are pretty little necklaces, so those are fun. So some of these, you know, are like birthstone colors, so these would be nice for that, you know, like a nice peridot. So these would be fun to, you know, maybe have as, you know, as like a birthstone color, or, you know, just anybody who wants to wear their favorite color. So, but they are nice, and they coordinate with any outfit. If you get the whole set just for your personal use, you can have a different one for every day of the week, or two for every day of the week for that matter. One for every day for 2 weeks plus a day. All right. So anyway, so these, I got these chains. So they were 5 chains, and they were 39 cents each. So they come as a set of 5. I believe you could get them as 1, 3, or 5, something like that. And they are on this little tag. It says fashion jewelry. That's all it says. But they are snake chain. They have a lobster claw clasp on there. So there is those. Like I said, I got 5 of them at 39 cents each, so basically $2. 5 times 4. So there are these gold chains. I had silver chains, but I didn't have any gold chains, so I'll pick those up. Alright, so then the rest here are all some gemstone beads, and I do believe that these are genuine. They feel right, they look great, and again, I used my rock identifier on them, and they all agreed. So these are phoenix stone in 6mm. So you can see phoenix stone is like a mix of like malachite and I forget what the other one said. When I looked it up on the rock identifier app, it told me what they were. But I remember the malachite because you can see the green in there. So this is called Phoenix Stone, which I'd never heard of before I saw these. And I get these, there's 67 beads here. It was $1.06, so that is 0.016 cents per bead. So on these I did write down the price per strand. And again, this is with sale prices and with any coupons that I had on the order. So I got some more tiger's eye. So you can see these do have some movement in them. Not all of them do, but so yeah. So here we go. 6mm tiger's eye. I bought 2 strands, $1.09 per strand. 62 beads on each strand, and then it equals out to about 0.0175 cents per bead. So yeah. So basically almost 2 cents per bead for these tiger's eye beads. All right. And then we have some selenite. So these are 6mm also, which these are like, they have that cat's eye kind of movement to them. I bought 3 strands here. Oops, there we go again. All right, so I bought 3 strands of these selenite beads. So I'll try to see if we can see the movement in there. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it's like cat's eye, how they move. So we got 3 strands of these, and they are 63 cents per strand, 67 beads per strand, so not even a penny a bead, so it's 0.0094 cents per bead. And then I also got them in 12mm, which I feel like I ordered these by mistake, because normally I don't order 12mm size beads. I have done it before from another site that is also affordable beads, but normally I don't get 12mm just because they're so chunky. So I feel like I picked these by mistake and they were probably supposed to be 8mm, but that's alright. So there you go. So I got, what did I get? 2 strands of these. These were $2.15 a strand. There's 33 beads on each strand, so they are 7 cents a bead. So another reason that I don't normally deal with the larger beads. Alright, so then up next we have some really pretty blue beads here. These are blue apatite. I got 2 strands of them. They were $1.01 each. There's 93 beads total between both strands, and that makes them 0.022 cents per bead. So a little over 2 cents a bead. You can see they have nice color variation in them. Very pretty. I really like this color blue. It's very nice. See, this one has some different coloring in there. Those are fun. So there is blue apatite. And then I saved the best for last, which is my favorite, of course, labradorite. So I got 3 strands of the 6mm. They were 59 cents per strand. 175 beads total between the 3 strands, basically is 1 cent per bead. So they don't have a whole lot of flash in them, but you can see some spots I do like right there. See how it moves in the light. They're very pretty, kind of gray, silvery kind of beads though. Let's see that one right there, it's got some flash moving around in there. So those are pretty. Alright, and then last I have some more in 8mm beads of labradorite. So again, I got the 3 strands of them. There are 45 beads per strand, 64 cents per strand, so 0.014 cents per bead. I feel like these have more flash in them than the smaller size beads do. Alright, so I think I might have a little bit more stuff coming in yet one more order that I have not received yet. So once I receive that order, depending on what all's in there, I might either just do a short or I might do a part 2. I don't think that there's a whole lot more that I ordered, but I didn't feel like waiting any longer. I just wanted to get this video done. And then, like I said, if I need to add on or do a part 2 or just do a short to show you what else I got, or unless if I just didn't get very much and it's not worth doing a video, then maybe I won't. But as of right now, we're gonna wing it. We'll see what happens. So hope you guys enjoyed this video about these items from Temu. And if I'm pronouncing it wrong, you want to let me know that'd be great in the comments. Otherwise, let me know what your favorite piece is, or tell me your thoughts on any of this, and I would love any feedback you have to offer. So otherwise, thank you, have a great night, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't before, if you want to catch that next video if I do another one. And otherwise, have a great night. Thanks, bye.